shouldn't be too bad. So we've already shoveled at my store to clear some water runways, so you know nothing backs into the store, like no water goes in the store. And we got free burritos at Tony's, and they were giving out veggies too and water, so that was really cool. Now we're gonna go pick up my friend because she has the store right behind me at the Alpine Mall, and the roof on her store collapsed. So there's the news. It's been all over here. Blue van.
There's Chamber of Commerce. I guess they're parked there.
Yep. So that's where we're heading. Is over to pick up my friend Nellie. She's walked down from her house. It's like a 2-hour walk. So she did a 1-hour walk to the lodge, and we're just gonna take her the rest of the way. And she's gonna go see if she can rescue more stuff out of her store.
Like that car's probably been here for 3 weeks, right?
Probably. There's the lake, which is unthawed. It was completely frozen over for a while there, which never happens, but it's thawed out and it's looking beautiful.
43 degrees, I guess that's good for snow.
Yep.
Where's she walking from? Maybe we could, you know, give her a little break and pick her up on the way from her house.
Up higher, and she says the street isn't well plowed and it's too narrow.
Really
we
gnarly,
wouldn't.
huh?
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do it.
So the lodge is just up ahead, right?
Yeah, it's a little ways up. Why are people stopped?
Let me through. Am I going to be able to get through there?
I think they just stopped to do snow play.
This guy's moving mountains.
So he's just scooping it up and moving it. That's how they're.
$3,000 each.
Yep. This is how they're clearing walkways.
Get out of your way in a second here, sorry.
Okay. They're like scooping it up and moving it because there's no place to put it, so you have to scoop it and move it. And some of the time they're scooping up the snow, putting them into big trucks, trucking it down the mountain because there's just no place in some areas.
You guys going to the lodge?
Yeah.
Is it open like a little bit of parking so we pick up a friend? Fire guide. You might need to tuck that mirror in. Yeah, thank you. And then let me know if there's any problem with getting by here. I think we're good,
Okay.
right?
Looks doable. Yep. Back out.
You know the name of the street that's on this?
Yeah, I could look it up on my phone,
Oh, it's all right.
but I don't know which way she'd be walking. There's any number of ways.
Yeah, well, I don't want to go up on Burn or View, any of those, and then you can't turn around and be like a situation.
Exactly.
So she should be here in 8 minutes, according to the hour
Yeah.
that we had. She might even be there now.
another storage.
Now's your chance. Don't be afraid. All right.
People.
Making a YouTube video.
I am.
Flash cam. Nellie's in
Where's it? There's Nellie. I didn't want to put you on camera without your permission.
I know, I don't really like it. People don't. But I should be more devastated. People think I should be more devastated, but for some reason I'm just breathing. It's God's will. What can I do?
Right?
You have not seen it. Tessa, sorry. She didn't realize how much. Dom and Tessa helped me for almost over 2 hours.
They were so nice. I'm like, can I get it for 3 people? And they let me.
Was he there, the owner?
Yes. He was
Okay,
there.
that's sweet.
And then
You
they
would have
let
told
me
him
get.
Nellie, the squirrel, he would have been like, oh yeah.
Oh,
He calls me the squirrel.
this girl. Then he let me take two things of vegetables. So
He's such a
I got my veggies here.
How are
And
your
yours are right
babies?
next to you.
Thank you, honey. Is that
And the
for me?
water.
Thank you.
Yep,
How are the
that's all.
babies doing?
They're fine. They're sleeping in my room right now.
Yeah, but also the other ones are little chickens and stuff.
I did, but the chicken was. I mean, I really liked her, but she was livestock. So
What happened to her?
I just opened the coop and she was dead. And same with one of the quails. I opened it up and he was just laying there.
Poor baby.
I don't think it was the cold. I think they were shocked. Like this whole storm,
cold
like
overwhelming.
stressed him out.
Yeah. Oh, he's making this bigger thing.
Oh, he's chopping into it.
He's
Okay.
chopping into it.
They got special equipment. You need that.
All right, so to sum up today, let's think about town. So in Top Town, so the area where I'm at, we have the, what is it called? Tony's? I'm so tired right now. I cannot express how tired I am. I've already had 2 naps today and I didn't do much. I snow shoveled for like 5-10 minutes at the goods. And I brought Nellie to her store where the roof collapsed, and later, and I went home and took a nap for like 2 hours. Later we picked her up and took her back. I slept again. I'm just tired. Like, I'm just so, like, this whole thing has been, I mean, obviously very, very physically draining because of all the snow shoveling, just hours and hours every day. But then on top of it, the whole thing is just like emotionally and mentally draining because it's just a lot. Like every day, some new crazy thing happens. You think it's over. You think there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and then something else happens. So it's just a lot. And my brain is dead and I'm very tired. But anyway, so in Top Town, the tire place, that had a tree collapse on it, and it caved in the roof. So we lost that one in Top Town, but it was the only one in Top Town that is actually damaged. In the actual main part of Crestline, we lost a whole bunch of businesses. So on the north side of the street, obviously we lost Nellie's shop, which was formerly called Crosswinds, and the roof, it was like a triplex. It was like 3 units in one, and but it was all like one big long store, and so the middle unit is what crashed. The snow just completely collapsed the building, and the roof, and the walls are starting to, it looks like they're gonna fall next, so we'll see what happens. And then down the street a ways, there was the former Treasure Box Junior, which they used to sell wood toys and like play sets, like, kitchen play sets for kids, things like that. And they've moved since because there was a fire in the attic 2 years ago that collapsed in the snow. Like the whole building came down. Every single bit of it came down. It's rubble now. And then there's one more place, Ashika, I can't remember what it's called, but it was like a alternative healing center, and they got into, I don't know how to explain it. let's just say it was alternative and stuff that, you know, some people are really into some of the alternative stuff, and sometimes it's kind of crossing the line, and that's kind of where they were at. Got more into, I don't know, stuff that I find questionable, but other people, you know, really like it. It depends, I guess, on your spiritual beliefs, but that one lost its roof. And on the south side of the street, of course, Goodwin's, the whole roof came down. Walls are still standing. The post office was red tagged for a while, but it's back open and it's okay now. Roof has been cleared of snow. It's been cleared to go. So that one's okay now. Ace Hardware, I don't know what happened. Something of the roof. I heard the roof is broken, but it looks fine from the front and the side, so I don't know what that means. And it isn't, like, there's no red caution tape on it. Like at Nellie's shop, there's red caution tape that says, like, life hazard, because literally if you go in the building, the rest of the roof could go down. So, you know, that one isn't safe. But I don't see that on the hardware store, so I don't know how bad it is. I know the employees across the street at the Ace Garden, if you say, hey, I need this or that from the hardware store, they'll walk across the street and go get it for you, so it must be okay to do that. But anyway, so that one's got problems. Then we have Remember Me, which is an old antique store, and a couple years ago the heater exploded and the whole building got burned, and it's just been standing there, just the black charred remains of this building, and that whole thing literally collapsed to the ground under the weight of the snow. So that one's just rubble. So we've lost a lot of buildings in town, a lot of buildings. And so just, you know, besides just the physicality of all the snow shoveling for so many hours every day, and the hits keep coming. Like every time you think they're done, something happens. Like yesterday we shoveled the little paths so the water could exit out, and then on one side, like on the street side, the snowplow came by and dumped a bunch of snow on our paths. So I had to go out like it was at nighttime. It was like 6:30. I went to check them, and I had to go shovel for an hour. You know, stuff like that. It's like you think you're done, but then you're really not. But then also just to see like so much destruction, and to people I know personally, and like I was at Nellie's shop today and looking at it, and it's I don't know, it's heartbreaking is what it is. And then, you know, you get online and you see everybody's story, so it's just like this emotional up and down all day long. So I'm tired. Basically, it's what I'm saying. I'm very tired. Anyway, I'm signing off. It's 8:30. I'm going to bed. Love you all. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.